Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Benitez here for EXPO Media. We're back here at the first event of the year for ProBox TV. And guess what? I got a surprise for you guys. Look who we found in the audience here. Edgar Berlanga. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing amazing, man. How's everything?
Pretty good, pretty good. Are you having fun tonight?
Yeah, it was a great fight. So, ProBox is always one of the best cards, man, out right now. They're grabbing the young guys and they putting them up against each other, so that's good for the sport.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We had Pat Lynch on with us, and we were talking about that. We need more hubs like this that gives the platform for young fighters to be able to get exposure and also to make those matches that they need so that way they can kind of jump a little bit quicker up in the ladder in their career.
Yeah, for sure, man. You got a lot of young talent, you got a Najee Lopez, you got a Darrell Saint, you got Marcus Valle, you got Jacob Gomez, one of my stable partners that just fought. These are tough guys that they fighting, man. Jacob won a tough fight. He knocked it out. His 10th fight, and I'm like, damn. But it's actually good for his career, because it's molding him early to become a veteran, you know what I'm saying, in the sport and in his weight class.
Well, it's kind of like you, man. You're just knocking everybody out.
Yeah, man.
All right, so I got to say something real quick.
Yeah.
I knew you were tall, but I didn't know how tall you were.
Yeah.
You made me look like
I'm not going to lie. When he walked up, I was like, damn, he's tall. I really didn't know how tall he really were. Yep.
I'm 6'1", so with sneakers on, probably like 6'2" and a half. So
they make sneakers that can kind of exaggerate your height nowadays.
Yeah, sure, man.
So tell us a little bit about what's your fight coming up. I know you have a good fight coming up.
I'm fighting next month, February 24th in Orlando at the Caribe Royale. I'm up against Patrick McCrory. He's 18-0, 19-0, but 8 knockouts. He was the IBO light heavyweight champion. So, it's a good another step-up fight for me, more experience, and I'm just happy to be back home, man. This is home for me over here, Orlando, man. I fought here 2021 when I fought, Damon Nicholson. I fought him in the Spurs Arena. Held like 10,000 people. I'm at the Caribe at 4,000, so, that's going to sell out pretty quick.
This is a whole different zone.
It's going to sell out quick.
But a little stuffy in there. Huh?
Yeah. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be people waiting outside the door trying to buy tickets.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you're a very talented fighter. Your people to back you up and they just love you, man. You're the next superstar. What are you superstar?
Yeah, from your mouth to God's ears. I leave everything in His hands. So my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. I just work hard. I changed my lifestyle. I'm just really living the life of a fighter. I'm here. This is why I train actually at ProBox.
Oh, wow.
We actually started this. You know what I'm saying? Like I came out here a while ago, and me and my coach Mark Ferrite, we had split, but we got back together. And, sky's the limit now.
Good reunion.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys have a good chemistry.
Yeah, definitely, 100%, man. Like, that's, besides him being a coach, he's a father figure to me, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's more important of, when a fighter and a trainer has, chemistry, when they have that chemistry, you go above and beyond, yeah. You look at, Pacquiao and Freddie Roach, you look at Customato, Mike Tyson, and let's go on, you know what I'm saying? So
it's something that's definitely true because there's a lot of examples where you could see, fighters before they had a certain trainer or after they had a certain trainer and they look like totally different fighters.
Yeah, man. If you look at me in the beginning of my career, how I was catching knockouts when I was with Mark, it was a lot like more poise and calm. And, when I left them, I felt like my style changed. I started getting more aggressive. I started looking for the knockout.
Instead of letting it come to you.
Yeah, when Mark, when we first started this, it was more of just, if it comes, it comes, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to find it. We're going to get it if it comes in the second, third, fourth round. I got heavy hands. I hit hard. So I know these opponents, is not going to be able to withhold these punches for a very amount of time, and, now that I'm back with Mark, we've been practicing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being poised, being calm, everything off the jab and my legs.
What I see was I think Mark is he's just a very patient guy. He knows how to make you a better fighter.
Yeah. For me, he's an old school teacher, and I feel like right now they don't make him like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this generation it's a lot of trainers and not a lot of teachers. And when you teach a fighter, you got to really look at the small details in a fighter, to bring out the big. You have to focus on the small details to bring out the big details, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's so important as a trainer.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because a lot of fighters do have like a kind of a rough background sometimes, or they come from certain, like the inner city or certain neighborhoods. Where you said they have to be more of a teacher than just a trainer.
Yeah.
Because I think Francisco has said it before in the past that boxing is like 80% mental and 20% physical. So a lot of the time, a lot of people that get derailed in their career, most of the time it's not even in the ring. It could be, just, not having the right, like mentor or direction.
Yeah, man. That's another thing too. Like with Mark, he always kept me grounded. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when we left, I got crazy. I started, doing things I was supposed to be doing, and then I caught fame. I started getting more money, but I go through experience, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, God set the path for me. I went through it. I'm back with him and, he's keeping me alive now, you know what I'm saying? Through him, with my dad, Mark, and God, you know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit.
Yeah. I mean, nothing. I mean, I love your chains.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see the baby. Yeah, so, it's good because it's a reward to you for your hard work. And I did that. When I boxed, when I won my first big fight, man, I want to buy me a brand new car.
Yeah.
I said, I earned that car.
Yeah.
Just like you said.
Yeah, 1,000%. Now, as a fighter and, I'm a dad now, so, and I bought a house, so a lot of things
different mentality.
It's a lot different now. Before I go spend certain money, I'm like, wait, hold up. I got to get stuff for the house. So let me not even get that. I try to minimize a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you got this fight coming up at the end of February over here in Orlando. What can the fans expect to see this time out from you?
Oh man, fireworks! We've been working so hard. I've been in the gym since August. Basically in camp. Training for this fight. Just fireworks, man. It's gonna be amazing. Little Puerto Rico. That's what they called it. Orlando.
Oh yes, definitely is.
So I'm definitely doing it for the kingdom. And for my people, for Puerto Rico and my land people.
Well, we really appreciate having you on. I mean, it's been a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you fight. I'll definitely be watching and tuned in. And hopefully, we can talk to you again in the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And
We look forward to having you and help us say back to the studio.
Yeah.
Say it.
Back to the studio, baby.
There we go. Thank you, man.
Edgar Berlanga.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Reset your line.